Millie Gibson, out of work, and yet she appeared to be such a useful and loyal ally. Well, chalk up another victim to the new religion known as DEI.
And here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while. But do me a couple favors. First, go down and hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all social media. All right, well, a week ago, I brought y'all a story from Film Threat, exposing the culture within Hollywood under the new corporate doctrine, the new corporate religion, known as DEI. And they've been doing some great work talking about the rot that is within the House of Mouse, and we'll be talking about that soon enough. But today, we're going to talk about the latest victim from the DEI cult. And this comes from the rotting corpse that is the Disney-funded Doctor Who.
And here we go.
Now, this is Millie Gibson. She plays Ruby Sunday and is the companion of the 15th Doctor, played by Ncuti Gatwa. She was the focus of this article from the Independent, where she talks about how this new iteration of Who will definitely attract Gen Z viewers as they go with the times and represent lots of faces and themes that are really important for television. For those of you playing the home version, the translation is, we're going to reflect the world that we live in, and we're going to cater to a modern audience. And the 19-year-old actress, according to the DEI cult, is doing all the right things. She's saying the right things, checking off all the boxes, and unfortunately for the dozen Whovians that are left, don't get attached to this character anytime soon, because in a shocking move, Bad Wolf Productions and the BBC have released, aka fired, Miss Gibson after only one season. She will not be a part of the traditional Christmas special, and she has already been replaced by Varada Sethu, who was from the Disney Plus series Andor.
I'm sorry, who are you again?
Yeah, don't worry if you don't know who it is. No one watched the show either, so. But this begs a question. Why would Russell T. Davies, in all of his virtue signaling, let this actress go when she is clearly saying the right things and appears to be as virtuous as he and the BBC? Oh, yeah, got it. And what makes this whole thing worse is that the treatment this young actress has got in the press. Couple quotes here. Millie Gibson has all but left the show, and there's a brand new companion, which is really exciting.
Yikes!
And then regarding her replacement, Varada is a real gem. Russell was blown away by her talent. Cast and crew have really warmed to her, and he, Russell T. Davies, is sure the audience will as well.
Ouch.
Now, this is the same Russell T Davies who completely retconned the iconic Doctor Who villain Davros because in his virtue signaling did not want people in wheelchairs to be associated with villains. But I digress. Still, nothing in the press of "we're really going to miss Millie, she brought a new energy, we wish her all the best." There was nothing.
Why not? Why not?
And the answer to this is simple. Because under the religion of DEI, one cannot virtue signal enough. And Millie's presence made Doctor Who less inclusive and less diverse. Now, this is not the first time that this cult has gone after their own. Take, for example, J.K. Rowling, who is a far leftist, but she dared step out of line and say that biology is a thing. Take, for example, Tara Strong, who was recently fired from an independent film project for choosing a side about certain events in the Middle East. What makes this worse, the creators of this project, before firing her, used her image and used her voice to start their crowdfunding campaign. Wow, talk about gratitude. And bringing this back to Doctor Who, David Tennant's wife, the 10th and 14th Doctor, was under attack on Twix to the point where she had to leave, not because she didn't choose a side, but because she wouldn't condemn a side about certain events in the Middle East. But Millie didn't step out of line. Quite the opposite. She towed the line. And yet, despite all of the virtue signaling, she still got fired. That is because to these scissoring hens, these cancel pigs, these useful idiots, Millie stopped being, well, useful. She wasn't diverse enough. And if you don't believe me, here's a little reminder that just proves my point. Yeah, let that sink in. Final thoughts. I know some of you are out there, who cares? This is just a TV show.
Welcome to showbiz.
But this is the culture war. And like it or not, you're in it. And some folks might say, well, if I just don't say anything, if I just keep quiet, they won't come after me. Yeah, tell Georgia Tennant that. See how that worked out. But I'm not famous. I'm not an actor. I'm a nobody. Doesn't matter. This virus is in your social circle. It's in your workplace. It's in your HR department. And it's also in your kids' schools. And whether you speak out against it or not, it doesn't matter. They're going to come for you. It's not a question of if. It's a question of when. But these are just my thoughts. I'm going to turn it back over to you. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Check me out tomorrow night, Roman of the Empire. We will be discussing and reviewing the Bruce Willis, Brad Pitt film, 12 the Monkeys. And then Friday, for Friday night's Royal Rumble for Legion Talk. Both shows will be simulcast from this channel as well. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up if you didn't like the video. Hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate that. I will see you guys all very soon. Have a wonderful week ahead of you, folks. And always have fun. Hashtag keep talking. And always keep that smile on your face. Toodles.
I said